Welcome back, Dax Electronic Repair. iPhone 11 Pro. Doing a screen replacement today. Broken screen. You can see the 3 cameras there. That's how you know what it is. Pentalobe screws out the bottom. 2 of them. That's how you get started. Then we're going to go ahead and start prying. Get started with your razor. Be careful. Do not go too deep. Do not cut your finger off. Once you can get a prior in there, then you can, a plastic pick, you can get in there and do it with that. All right. We're in. So now we're going to go ahead and do what? That's right. Unplug the battery. Because we do that first. Because danger if you don't. 2 screws. They're tri-tips. Pop that baby up. Fold her back. That guy's not giving any juice to nobody no more. Not until we tell it to do that. All right. Next, we need our screen off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, tri-tips. Did I say 5? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of those, and I can count all 6 of them. So that's how I know. All right. That plate comes up too, and we're going to get this one. We're going to get that one, and we're going to get that one. The bottom 2, or the 2 that are kind of together there, are for the screen, and the one on top was for the front facing stuff, which we're actually looking at now. This is the stuff mounted to the back of the screen itself. Floodlight, illuminator, things like that for your face sensor and your speakers. All right, I'm talking too much. Those are 3 screws. They're also tri-tips. Take a 3 out of there, and then you fold it back. Don't pull that off of there. It's still connected. There's still adhesive holding the sensors on the front there. And if you pull on them, those ribbon cables are super tiny. They will break, and you will be out of luck. So you get some heat in that adhesive, and it comes right out. All right. There's our new screen. So we're just going to go ahead and mount it to the back of the new screen. Same way we removed it, but opposite. Make sure the sensors get mounted down in the holes they need to. You'll know if that happens or not when you fold it back over. The screw holes should line up, and there shouldn't be really any gaps there. If they're popped up too far, that means your sensors are not mounted down in the holes. And we're just going to go ahead and mount that back on there with our 3 screws. Remember to make a little pattern with them on your when you're organizing them so they all go back in the right holes. I use a magnetic mat to do that. Alright, so that's all installed. Now we're going to go ahead and test out the new screen. Make sure everything is honky-dory, which is a saying. Alright, those are our 2 screen control ribbon cables, and then that's all we're going to hook up, because we don't really care. We know the front camera stuff works properly, and we'll test that in a minute, but we just want to make sure the screen's good. But you got to plug the battery in, though, guy. I like yelling at myself about stuff that I didn't do in the past. All right. Screen looks good. So, battery, yup. Screen, yup. Remove, and now we're going to go ahead. We know everything's good. We're going to mount it for real. For real, for real. Will Ferrell. First, we're going to go ahead and get all the old adhesive off. We have a new adhesive gasket. Makes it semi-water resistant and makes the screen sit real nice. So that's what we're doing here. Make sure it's sitting all good and beautiful. And now we're ready to do a final install. So I've got the screen kind of laying up on a little tool I have, a little suction thing. So it's kind of resting in a vertical, like a, it's not laying flat there because I can kind of bend the ribbon cables, and it's just better to do it that way. All right, so we're plugging everything in. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our mounting brackets or our retainers. Remember those 6 screws that I counted properly earlier? They're going back in. Again, make a pattern. Put them back in the holes they came out of. Sometimes they are different. Most of the time they are different. And it can be bad news if you don't do it right. All right, and then our battery retaining plate, ribbon cable plate, 2 tri-tips there. Tri-tip is the screwdriver you need, by the way. That doesn't make sense to you. All right, you start at the top and kind of angle it down in, and then you kind of go down. Make sure it's sitting level everywhere down, but there are like little clips at the top that you have to do first. All right, bottom screws, 2 of them, pentalobe. Turn it on. If it does what it's supposed to do, and that beautiful, delicious apple, you did it. Good job. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And again, thank you for watching. I love you all.